What's good? It's Chigozy. Sunday, April 12th, 2020. The anniversary of the Civil War. Day with 56 numerology, 20 numerology, 36 numerology. Society of Jesus 56, Coronavirus 56. It's the 103rd day of the year. Let's look at the Gematria of Civil War, because we're on the lookout for that type of riddle inside the propaganda. Civil War equals 56. And today's the day with 56 numerology. So they're gonna, have nodded to that. I mean, it's late in the day, but still this day. Civil War also equals 43. But let's look at the fake news. Major pork processor closes with a warning. Smithfield. This is from the Freemasons. Smith equals 33. Coronavirus. I think about field, slavery, slaves working on the field, Civil War. Coronavirus is closing plants, pushing the U.S. close to the edge of its meat supply, Smithfield's CEO says. It is by the numbers propaganda for the federal government. Smithfield. Smithfield equals 57, 51, 105, 165. Scottish Rite equals 165, 57. Masonry equals 105. Freemason 51. This is from the Freemasons. Smithfield also has Gematria of 60 with the S exception. Notice how quarantine also sums to that as well. And then the saying it's pork, they're using pork as the main part, pork processing and all that. Pork equals 60, like Smithfield, but more importantly, 60 and 48, like quarantine. They have the numbers for quarantine and pork. That's why they're using this inside this propaganda. You have to look at the clues used very cleanly in these rituals. So, and it's coming out a certain amount of days from the CEO's birthday and all that. Real estate mogul and Trump friend Stanley Chera dies by the numbers. Deadly tornadoes in the south cause catastrophic damage. It's manufactured weather from the Freemasons. Lines at food banks grow as some farmers destroy food. Well, this is the government destroying food too, obviously. Why everyone's suddenly baking bread? Because everyone is just in this whole extra slave system, extra police state agenda. Broke as fuck. It's just more mockery for that. So, how bad will earnings be? Nobody really knows. So, what if, the market's kind of doing decent now, as in, it's trying to recover, and then earnings season comes back in? So many earnings are bad, and then the market just goes down again. I mean, that could be another narrative. Could get some foreshadowing in this with the numbers 1127, ritual 27. I don't know what earnings equals. But a lot of these companies do their earnings by the numbers, due days from CEOs' birthdays and stuff. Earnings equals 42, 48. So is quarantine equals 48. Look out for maybe that type of theme. Where earnings 87, 129. April 2nd looks kind of like 4/2, because the one in the middle, 4/2, like earnings. That's a 97-second video. So here's just more nonsense from the stock market. The S&P 500. Here, Chevron. The Freemasons. So Horse tournament results. See how they have a number 3 standing next to number 10? Basketball equals 31. That's what they have 3 and 10. A lot like 31. It is contrived by a code. That is why this works so well all the time. Basketball equals 31 with the S exception. S is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing S only once, adding everything together, 31. You drop the 0 numerology, so that's 3 1. You see how clean this is? Horse tournament results. Horse has Gematria behind it, and it's coded. Horse equals 65, 70 like coronavirus. That is why during the time of the coronavirus pandemic 38 like horse, they have this going on by the code. It is always riddle and ritual from the federal government. I wanted to see what it equals in Francis Bacon because I had it in all caps. It equals 195. I don't really know what to say for that right now, but it's definitely a clue. But look at coronavirus. Coronavirus equals 70 and 65, just like horse. It is contrived. Basketball equals 22 like Wuhan. It's 2020. I said basketball is going to be big this year, and there's basketball riddles all year. See these Freemasons doing the hidden hand right here? These two men. Just want to point that out too. I saw that earlier. Maybe yesterday, I don't remember when. Drake also doing the hidden hand, putting one hand in his pocket. NYPD loses 20th member to coronavirus. Death 20. Time 20. 2020. You know, that number all over this. Biden needs to pivot. We saw this last time. And last time we saw this, the market literally did pivot. That still could be coincidental, but I said that video, the market could pivot, up or down from here, and it pivoted down. Well, yeah, moved down. That became a pivot point on the chart. And you see what the SPY is now. It's literally like at a pivot point again. I mean, it's just silly. I mean, it literally is. It's at a pivot point again, a potential one, and they're having that piece of propaganda again. I mean, it just makes you wonder. So good. Look at all these advertisements. This means we're kind of done. I wanted to make this just quick, get you just the quick rundown on what the type of propaganda. I mean, look at this red and blue pillars of Freemasonry, black and white red Jesuit order colors. The farm workers putting food on America's tables are facing their own coronavirus crisis, their own CC 33, Mexico 33. That's the second farmer flavored propaganda piece we saw today, isn't it? So I kind of want to type in farm and farmer. And again, it has something else to do with something else. We see the pandemic and coronavirus numbers inside farm. Farmer with also the pandemic numbers. I'm gonna go back to the date numerology real quick. I just wanted to see, farmers with the virus numbers. Okay. So, definitely something more to that. Probably some biblical ritual I'm not seeing. How Bruce Springsteen inspired these stunning storm photos. It's contrived. Well, the April pink supermoon in pictures. I hope there's the numbers for the moon on this. Besides this 45, some Saturn's magic square. But this was published 4/8. So I'm looking at this because moon equals, 51, 12, 21, stuff like that. Well, it equals 21. Today's the 12th reflection. But that was a day with 52 numerology. I know Earth has those numbers. And again, that's also did with 12 numerology. Yeah, but every time the moon's on the propaganda, they always have the numbers for the moon in the date. I mean, it literally is all the time. Don't forget the Jews identified the moon, the cycles of the moon. 13 cycles, moon 21. Today's the 12th. That was published on 4/8, which is the day with 12 numerology, 12 number for completion. The April pink supermoon pictures. 1 of 11. So, that's what these people are all into. All right, peace out. Look at these actors real quick. Just one last part. Quit falling for the politics. Quit saying, oh, this look like just actual actors, which all these are, but you know what I mean? Quit falling for the White House politics. Quit falling for all the crap that they put in front of your face using this propaganda media. It's always symbolic. I kind of want to click on this New York propaganda to look for the New York numbers. 39, 93, 1141, USA 41. So it's worth a shot. All right, well, here they have in Cuba, March 21st, 213. Death 213. Pandemic equals 38. Death equals 38. Killing, murder. The team of 38 is leaving Cuba. You see that? It's all contrived propaganda. All nonsense by the numbers. March 21st. We can even do that till today and see when they're waiting to come up with this nonsense by the numbers. People need to wake up to the agenda we're living out, that they use this code. The 22 days later, Wuhan 22, 2020. Yeah. All right. Peace out. I want to type in Cuba though, because I was doing it in my head. I know I'm dragging this on, but there's probably reverse order that I should have seen. Okay. Yep. Yeah. 27 ritual numbers. All right. Peace out.